Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you two new figures from the world of the
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe classified, or sorry, whatever it is.
Yes,
you know.
it is classified
the world of G.I. Joe. On the left we have
the G.I. Joe Quick Kick.
And on the right
We have the Cobra Big Boa.
So Quick Kick looks like he's going to come with an extra set of hands, an extra head sculpt, and some weapons, and
a chocolate bar.
A chocolate
Looks
bar.
like a chocolate bar. Anyway,
That's it. He had me a chocolate bar.
So we'll have to wait and see.
And then Big Boa comes with, looks like some, what you were saying, boxing
Weights
gloves?
and some boxing gloves.
And a helmet.
And a helmet.
With spikes on it. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the box. Quick Kick.
So there's Quick Kick number 116.
And on the back, we have, you're saying, that looks like the design on the side of the pants, you're saying?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the design on the side of his pants.
And then I think, is that the belt design? Or the gray? Or something hanging, like a sash hanging down?
No, I think that's the...
Oh, the side of the pants as well.
I'm guessing there's a design on the side of the pants.
Okay. All right. And in the backdrop we have...
Oh, yeah, I was saying, yeah, it's like Storm Shadow's way back there, like left behind, and the Seal's kind of looking at him like, oh, you got left behind.
You've been defeated. All right, let's take a look at the back of Big Boa.
Big Boa. So there's the side of his. So
Whoa.
he's 114. And then he's like got in a cage, like he's like a MMA fighter or something.
So it looks like, does his regular hands have like tape around it? Is that showing?
Yeah, I think his hands are taped like a boxer.
Yeah, and then he's got a design, or is that the design?
I think that's the helmet, the side of the helmet.
Side of it. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's go ahead and get these two out of their boxes and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
Quick Kick and Big Boa.
All right, let's go bad to good.
Okay,
right? All right, let's take a look at the accessories that Big Boa has. Oh yeah, they do say 90 on there. So he's got some 90-pound dumbbells. Does that mean the whole thing is 90, even though it's labeled? Okay, so there you go. So he can do 90 in each arm.
That's
like
right.
180. And then he has, and then you can see the little 90 on there, but there was one figure that came with it marked in silver. So
yeah,
basically, hopefully, probably the same one.
Sergeant Slaughter one we did previously had the same dumbbells, but they had the
silver on
the numbers.
So the boxing gloves look really cool. I like the white on the inside, and ooh, look at that, the Cobra on the other side. But they look cool. I like how they, like I said, that they're not one solid color. They have the white on the inside. And this would be, like you said, the fisted hands.
Right.
Would be,
and then those go with that.
Oh, okay. And these would go to cover up, the wrists. Those little red pieces right there. You would just slip them on when you put the other hand, swap out the hands. All right. And then here's his helmet. So let's take a look. Look at the spikes.
Yeah.
He looks like like a futuristic punk robot or something. We've got the grill on the front there. I was looking to see, I guess they were just showing on the back of the box. I don't see any picture on the helmet. But, all right. And let's take a look at
Big Boa.
Big Boa. So here's his hands. His hands are in like you were saying, gripping position so that he can grip the weights. And you can see he's been boxing a little too long. Needs some band-aids going on there. He's got like a small red cuff here. And then let's take a look. Oh, is he missing a tooth or a couple teeth? He definitely looks like he's missing some teeth. He's either a boxer or a hockey player.
Yeah.
So there's his facial sculpt. And on the side, his hair sculpt. The spikes
kind of look like another famous boxer that
I was gonna say a little bit.
Like Big Boa. Like, no.
Rocky Big Boa. Yeah, no, he was a good guy though.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it does look like he has a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. I can't tell, like right there by his ear. He's got spikes going down this in the middle of his chest. So if you punch him in any of these spikes, you're in for it. And the other hand, the same way, gripping hand. There's his belt buckle. That's very interesting, like a braided sort of look around there. And then he has some more studs and protection there, more armor. And then he's got purple pants and then some red going around the back of his black boots. But there's laces, so it's like a laced up boot all the way.
It does kind of remind me like the boxing
boots.
Shoes,
yeah. Oh, I get it. Yes.
Or I guess you call them boots. I don't know.
Yeah, they go up pretty high.
Yeah.
But very cool. All right, so there's Big Boa. Let's go ahead and take a look now at
Quick Kick.
So Quick Kick does come with 2 extra sets of hands. So if you want to point out what they are,
so you have the 2, like a pair of like trigger fingers. He doesn't.
This like sword holding.
Yeah, he could hold his swords with them as well. And then he has the closed fist and the karate open hand, and that's the opposite of what he has on. So basically, he has 3 sets
of
hands,
of matching hands.
Yeah,
and then he has this that's what I was trying to show you on the box, was that like it's a shooting star, but it's like
so it's like, I guess if you put it in his hand, it will kind of look like he's throwing it,
and it's like going out from his hand.
It's kind of cool the way they make it look like it's in motion,
like a translucent blue with the silver throwing star. You want to show off the chocolate bar? It's so tiny.
All right, it's a scrumdiddlyumptious.
It is. It's very cool. Got the silver wrapper, red.
See if it's no golden ticket.
Oh, no golden ticket.
Sorry, Quick Kick.
You do not go to the chocolate factory. It does have the little squares on there. That is awesome.
That is funny. That's kind of, I've never
cool
seen
details.
A figure that came with a chocolate bar before.
Yes.
It's got to be something with his character.
For sure.
I remember him, but I don't really know a whole lot about him. But.
And then here's the extra head sculpt.
Yes.
So this one would be, I'm trying to see the difference here. Oh, his mouth, the position of his mouth, I think. Let me see.
I think this is maybe more of a serious, or
it's like he's breathing. So I'll show you. Let's do it side by side, because his lips are pursed in that one. See, his lips look pursed in that one?
Yeah.
He almost looks like he's smirking in this one.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And his I think it's like his hair is kind of blowing a little bit in this one, where I think the other one looks like it's just kind of going straight down.
Oh, no, it looks kind of the same to me. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Oh, you mean in the back?
Yeah,
in the back for sure. Yeah. I was looking at his bangs. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look. So he's got it looks like the little throwing stars right here. So he can have quick access, got little pockets in there. He's got on the fighting hand here, the fist there. He's also got some kind of wristbands or wrist protection. He's got the backpack on the back with the swords that will come out of there and can go back in. That's cool. And all the little pockets that are built on. And then under here, did you put those in?
Yes.
So they come out, but there's his nunchucks so he can get a hold of them.
Yeah, it's cool that they give a specific place to kind of hold them back there.
Yeah, I mean, look at the silver on there. So they are kind of pliable so that you can bend them and put them in position. And then there's the side of the pants that it was showing how he is, the design down the side of his pants there. They go all the way a little bit high waters.
Yeah.
And then there's his feet, his belt buckle. He does kind of have a pocket or two, right here at the waist. And there you go. And he's even got the little dot on his headband, like a white headband with a red dot. Who does that make you think of? But pretty cool. So I'm guessing these two guys have the same articulation about?
They do look like they're going to have the same.
Okay. So you want to go ahead and show it off on him?
So we can take a look at
All right.
Quick Kick. All right. So he's going to have 2 points in the head. So one at the base of the head and then one at the base of the neck. So it will allow him to look from side to side, and then also down and up. He has articulation in the shoulders, so they will rotate 360 and extend out like pretty much full T. And they have the butterfly shoulders, so it will allow him, it is a little tight, but you can see it does allow him forward and backwards motion in addition to the rotating. He has the bicep swivel, the double elbows. Again, it is a little tight, but you can see he does have the, there we go, the double elbows so he can get a good bend at the elbow, and then the dual wrist, so it will rotate and bend to give you increased range of motion in the wrists. He has 2 points in the torso, one at the waist, that will allow him to not only twist back and forth, but it does allow him some forward and backwards motion as well. And then in addition, he has the ab crunch, which will really allow him to crunch forward or rear back for added range of motion. In the hips, he has the drop hips, so he can have great range of motion. It'll go side to side as well as front to back, and then you just kind of put him back up. He has the thigh swivel, the dual knees. This one is pretty cleverly hidden, but he does have the mid calf or top of the boot, but he doesn't have a boot, so it's just bottom of the pants point. And then the ankles will pivot and roll to allow you to keep him flat-footed. As you saw, he was able to stand on the stairs there even. So really well articulated and a great looking new figure, both of these, and glad to add them to our G.I. Joe Classifieds collection.
So mine's the same, except for he has a boot, so he has top of the boot instead of bottom of the pant.
Ah, cool.
All right, there's one last look at
Quick Kick and Big Boa.
So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.